Okay, so I'm Luthfi from CreativeDisc Indonesia. It's nice to meet you here.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you for having me on this interview. So let's start this interview. So let me tell me your activity during this pandemic time.
You know, I've just been like working on my record and trying to you know, stay sane, stay focused. Um, you know, I don't know, I think I've adapted pretty well. You know, I mean, um I've been very lucky, you know, I've been COVID free, I'm vaccinated and all that stuff. So I mean, you know, I'm lucky, I think. But I've just been kind of trying to stay working and not you know, and just try to keep my head straight. I think that, you know, it's been like, you know, just such a it's the kind of thing that we don't really know when it was ending. So you just kind of, I think, had to like kind of like relax and just like, you know, kind of stay present.
Yeah, so maybe like, do you have any new hobbies, like maybe like listening new music, or maybe like reading a book and or anything during this pandemic time?
Yeah, I mean, you know, of course, like reading for sure. You know, I bought an electric bike. I've been like tooling around on that, you know, super fun. And I don't know, doing a lot of yoga, just kind of like hanging with my dog, which I don't usually get to do. And you know, it's been mostly the greatest part has been like been able to work on the record, and you know, there's a bunch of songs that like are on this record because I was home, you know, to do it. So um, that's been cool.
Ooh, cool. So tell me more about your new single called "One Last Time."
Um, One last time is you know, I mean, I knew that it was you know, gonna be like kind of like a, you know, rah rah kind of song, like because we wrote the la da 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 that, we wrote
Yes,
that
yes,
part
yes.
first, and I remember like when it popped out, I was like, wow, am I allowed to sing that? You know, it's like what it was it just sounded so like kind of it sounded super fun and like not from like not of my time really, you know what I mean? And but I like that aspect of it, you know, like I kind of like have like you know I try to be very free when I'm writing, and I try not to kind of put any uh constraints on like what I write or how I write or what it sounds like, you know what I mean? I just try to kind of go with it, and that's what this felt like. And it just felt like it was like it was a you know, going to be a song that was like I don't know, hopefully timeless and not like, you know, rooted in like kind of um I like how it doesn't really give a shit what's going on right now in music. It doesn't have any like of the like trappings of like things that are happening now really, but it's, you know, it's got some like it's got vibe for sure, and I like, you know, it's like for me, like even with the video, you know, it just felt like I was living in another place and time, you know.
So like when I heard this song, like it could be interpreted, I will be, I will survive to this hard time. I think like it's like that, the lyrics
Yeah.
itself.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, exactly. Well, that's like, you know, the verses got written like after the pandemic started, so
Mm.
you know, I think it would have been a very different song possibly if this hadn't happened, and I kind of because I got very like kind of into like what was I going to say, and you know, but I didn't have any trouble, you know. It's like I feel like this time is so inspiring as far as like, you know, feeling like, you know, you want to reach out and like hug the world basically, you know. I think it's like a it's a I feel so like connected in a weird way to you know, people all over the world more so than ever because of this common experience.
So talking about the song itself, like the song have a more strong country feeling, isn't it?
More what?
More country feeling, like this song is "One Last Time" is.
A country feeling?
Yes, I think like when you,
Like country music?
yes, when you make this track, I think like there is a Wild Wild West vibe on this song. Do
Oh,
you
really?
plan on it? Because you know
Uh,
the video clip and the song, it's like
yeah.
this track coming from a cowboy movie.
Well, you know, that's that whistling shit. That's always, you know, like I mean, that's my thing. You know, I love whistling and I love putting whistles in songs. And care. Who cares? But yeah, I mean, it's got that kind of like, it's got that. I'm always trying to like, I love Ennio Morricone, and I feel like that's like kind of like, always trying to get that epic sound.
So maybe in your next album, is country and Americana music play a major influence?
What's that?
In your next album, in your
Mm.
upcoming album, is country and Americana music play a major influence and theme?
No, no.
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't really. I mean, I guess. Yeah, no, not at all.
So maybe
Yeah,
I think in your age, like you're not slowing down, just like you say before, just
yeah,
like you said before, that you want to be still true to yourself, and rather than
yeah.
becoming slow down, becoming so powerful than ever. I think like it's interpreted in your
No,
previous single. So it's like saying
thank
like
you.
you are like aged like a fine wine. I think.
Why? Thank you. I try. I drink a lot of fine wine, so maybe that's the reason.
So maybe how you can still more powerful in your music, because I sense so much power in this single and your previous single, and you say that that you true to yourself, and is it like true to yourself is becoming your power?
I guess so. Yeah, I feel like in some ways I just feel like I'm less and less apologetic. As I get older, I'm just like, you know what? You don't like it? I don't give a shit. Deal with it. It's like I don't really owe anybody an apology. I try to be as nice as I can, and sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. And I don't give a shit.
Oh, there's a
Hey.
well, that's such a wisdom. That's such a wisdom. That's such a wisdom. Like,
Uh,
okay, talking about back to your music. So how can you
yeah,
balance the folky and bluesy? I know your song has such a many folksy and bluesy vibe, but still can be
yeah,
listening to many people without being too traditional. How can you
yeah.
balance that?
I just try to like, I think that being a songwriter, like kind of like for other people and doing all different genres of stuff, kind of got me into that place where I don't, I try not to sweat it. You know what I mean? Like as far as like, I definitely don't judge a song while I'm writing it. It might seem like it's like, oh, is it like even like the one last time thing. As soon as that like la da 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 da, da it was like oh shit, like what do we do with that? Like that sounds it's so like like it's so like I mean I don't find it country at all. I find it like I was like it felt Eastern European or something like that to me. It didn't feel like it was even related to my country. I thought it was like like for me, and I don't know if I would have like 10 years earlier been able to like kind of get a song like that done and through. But now I just don't I just don't worry about it. I just do it, and if I like it, if it if it feels good, do it, as they say. So it felt good and I did it. Yeah.
So like I think you are one of the unique success story in this music scene. You play mostly like you say it like mostly folk music and blues music like influenced sounds, but you've got massively popular outside US. Like, is it kind of strange for you to realize it at the first time, maybe?
Yeah, it was wild. Like it's like I'm like a decent sized indie artist in my country, but like in other countries I'm like, like a like top 10 artists all the time. Like it's like a kind of like and I like slip into a bubble in a different country and it's so different for me everywhere and I love it. It's kind of like like I always like when I'm going back to a certain country, I'm like, oh wow, like I feel like I'm a certain thing there, I'm a certain like I feel like I have like 50 lives.
But it feels like first time it's kind of awkward for you for you becoming a pop star in another country, like, right?
Oh, that it's awkward now.
No, in the first time, it didn't feel like
Oh
awkward.
yeah. Yeah, I mean it's interesting for sure, It's like like it's interesting to like kind of like have people like coming up to you all the time. I mean, I've had people come up to me, but like, the bigger it gets, the wilder it is. it's cool. It's like, you know, I'm glad somebody gives a shit. That's good.
Wow,
It's
cool.
good. I'm
Yes.
doing great.
So, like, is the place that you've been famous for, like maybe in Greece or Italy, your heritage, right? Like, is
My
influence
heritage.
your it's really influence your music, the place that you're famous for?
Nah, not really. I mean, you know, like I said, I just keep. I don't know. I don't like. I don't. I just don't think about it. I just like let it fly. You know, it's like kind of you know. I think that like there's a freedom to like just like, you know, doing like just letting songs find their way and have their own life. I want my songs to have their own life. It's like I don't want to, you know, control my songs. Have your own life. Go live. Be free. Have fun.
So, how's the difference between you making song for yourself or making other songs for other people?
It's pretty much the same. You know, I don't really you know, I mean, sometimes it's like if I'm writing something for somebody else, and or especially when I'm writing with them, you know, we're like talk about what's going on in their life. Obviously, you know, it's like so, you know. But I try to like imbue the song still with like this, you know, emotional like core, you know, that's like that is universal, you know. But it's fun to use different details sometimes with different people's lives. I like that.
So, mention 5 things we didn't know about you.
Um, I I have 5 things we didn't know. Oh man, uh I have a whiskey flask collection. I my dog is he was a soccer player in a last life. He knows he definitely was. Um I I I collect vintage T-shirts,
Ooh.
and let's see, what else? I I want to I kind of want to like jump out of a plane someday. No, I'm kidding. I actually don't ever want to jump out of a plane.
That's four, and the last and the five
Yeah,
is
and the last one is I um I don't know what is the last one. I'm a connoisseur of of good wine. There you go, like aging like a fine wine. There you go.
so. What kind of vintage T-shirt that you collect?
Vintage T-shirts. You know, like I got like all these like Rolling Stone fucking T-shirts and stuff. Let me see, it was a good one. Got a good one the other day. Let's see. Hold on. Yeah, that's one. Oh nope, that's not it. That's not it. Yeah, shit. You know. I mean, you never know. Like, I don't really have any good ones laying around right here for you. But this is a good one. This is not bad. Not bad. Yeah, no,
Ooh.
like just old shit. Let's see. What else we got? Oh yeah, here's like a nice Rheingold T-shirt. You know, it's like shit like this. There you go.
Ooh. Cool. Cool.
Cool.
Cool.
No, I
Cool.
don't have any of my really good ones around right now. I can't see them. They're hiding. Oh shit! No, I got this one. Hold on.
Wait.
It's crazy. Hold on. This is a good one. This is fucking Mark Bolin. Crazy.
Wow.
T-Rex. That's a damn good T-shirt. Like that shit is like
Wow.
probably like 71 or 73 or
Wow.
some shit.
Where you've
Yeah.
got it? Where?
Where'd I
Where?
get it?
Yes.
Oh, there's this place called Filthmart that I love. There was one in New York when I lived in New York, and there's one in LA now. And there's this guy Michael. It's actually they're on Instagram, Filthmart. And yeah, man, it's he's got some sick shit. Sometimes I'll like pick out a T-shirt and he'll be like, "Yeah, I can't sell that." He'll be like, "There's this place,
Wow.
Filthmart."
Filthmart.
Yeah, but anyway, he's they're the shit, and they've got like the sickest T-shirts ever. Like look at this shit. Like there's like a T-shirt that says
I as
"High
a
as a kite."
kite. Wow. Ooh, is it an pleasure talking to you, because we've talked so much. I think like we've talked about culture too. In the end,
I
that's
know, man.
surprising for me.
We had some good chats, man. You should come through and we'll have a beer and kick it.
Yes. So the very last question from me: what's next for LP?
After this, I'm gonna get some sleep because I had a wild weekend, and then I don't know. It's like I'm just waiting for the world to get back, you know, and then I'm gonna go
Amen.
on tour and never come home again. That's it. That's all I've got planned.